Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. I haven't been for some time here, but it's because of the summertime and I also was on the holidays. I will make video today and next week again for another 2 weeks. You will not get any videos still because I will go to another holidays. So sorry for that, but market is still slow during this period. And we also need to rest a little bit from trading. So what we have for upcoming week, Aussie Swiss franc is the first pair, and if we pay attention, last time we discussed about the potential breakout of this trend line in both directions, to go long or to go short, simply because we were on the weekly 36 EMA, and we could have bounce and big continuation after long weekly 1 to 3 here, but price decided to go down. Yes, so we also draw next area of the support where price might to go, and we see that this area was broken, also this was broken, but we also see that price reacted on this support level. So just would like to tell you that even if we draw the lines, it doesn't mean that we have to be paralyzed to trade. Yes, that's why we have risk management to set correct risk. If you, for example, would like to trade, you see that you have close major support resistance level, you can always lower the risk simply because this is only our line. So price can easily break this because why not? Yes, but you see the reaction was there. So what we had here, false breakout, but price didn't continue with this weekly 1 to 3, but went down, and we had here nice setup to go short. Yes, this was our 4-hour chart, short 1 to 3 here, entry, stop loss above. Right now, if you enter here, right now, you probably should have a stop loss somewhere around this level, or you was kicked out around this zone. So anyway, this was still good trade to take. And for example, if we have situation like this, that we have the 4-hour chart 1 to 3 again, but we are close to the support level, this is the situation which I said. Then we, for example, we can say, okay, I still want to jump in on the 4-hour chart. Yes, of course, I will know that this is late and I'm on the support level, but if the momentum is strong, why not? So, but you lower the risk simply because this is the support level. So this is option number one. Or option number two, we can always try to go to lower time frames. Of course, our support would be here. We can try to go to lower time frames to see if we had something there. And if you pay attention, this example was really nice. We had this 4-hour chart with 1-hour chart combination, and then this is your goal. If price breaks this, perfect. Yes, you will get more profits. If not, also okay. Yes, because it means that your approach for the market was good. So right now, what we can do, we didn't have any. By the way, we didn't have any long setups here to take this to take those buys. We only had this sell opportunity. So let's go again to the weekly chart. Let's delete all the lines because there is no point to leave them. And what we will get right now, we will see that we are now on the support zone. Yes, we also have situation that support is lower, somewhere around this area with the false breakout. So we still have room to go. And if price breaks this, then this is again area of the support. So if you pay attention, we have support here and here. So basically, this whole area price might stop around this level or will go and stop on this level if we discuss about this support. So this is the same area of the support. Yeah. So we can just say, okay, I have this, so we can just leave the line in the middle, and we of course remove this, we remove that, and we remember that this is area. Yes, this is zone. In case of price, if price breaks that, then if we pay attention, we don't have much history anymore. Yeah. So if price really breaks this, we can go maybe even to this zone. But right now, if we pay attention for the weekly chart, price is pointing up. Yes, we had this trend line which was broken. If we would like to have different angle, also you see. So from the bigger perspective, this also might be like a breakout. retest of the trend line or the support level, and continuation, yes, for probably possible trend change. Yes, we don't know this yet, but this might happen. If not, yes, price can. This is our next strong support on the weekly chart, so we have a lot of room to go. So this is what we have from the bigger perspective. If we go to daily chart right now, of course, what we can do, we can still trade short entries after retracements if we like. So if we unzoom, let's see if we get, you see, we have support area. We had here, but price broke this zone and went down, but it's still support zone. Yes, and same story here. So it's more or less exactly the same area. We don't have to draw anything else on the daily. So what we do, we wait for the retracement to the 36 to the trend line, and we look for short entries. Yeah, so we will wait for the daily short 1 to 3, and then we wait for short opportunities. Or to the 36, we look for sells or lower time frame combinations. Yeah, so what we can do, we can try to draw trend line on the 1 hour chart, on the 4 hour chart. Any retracement for us is option to go short, and our target will be this support level with the previous lows. So retracement, you look for sell, and if we pay attention to 1 hour time frame, right now price is making short 1 to 3, but this, if we would like to trade this will be really aggressive, because currently we are around the area of the support. But if you still like, if price breaks 2 to 3 line, what you can do, you can go to 1 minute chart and look for a 1 minute chart 1 to 3s. Ideally, we would like to see a little bit bigger retracement, ideally back to this 36 or trend line. Yes, and then start to look for short entries. If this is too aggressive for you, don't trade this. Simply, you can always say, okay, I don't want to trade here because I'm on the support. Wait for the 4 hour chart retracement, and then you will have bigger room for management of this trade, because if price decide to go down, this is your target, so you'll get more pips to go. Yeah. If we would like to trade against main direction, I would recommend to wait at least for the 4 hour chart trendline breakout right now. If you see that price is struggling here, because this also might be the case, look for this or look for that. Okay, so this is like a long-term plan, because like I said, next week I won't make any live room, so you know what to do if we have of course other options. If price breaks this support zone, clearly you want to look for short entries and you won't try to target this next support zone. CAD is another pair. We go to weekly chart, and weekly is pointing up. We have weekly long 1 to 3. This is our trend line. So we still can have situation that price maybe will go and retest this. We don't know, but we have this weekly long 1 to 3 price retrace to the 36 EMA, so we can get also reaction, and maybe price will continue to go up with this weekly 1 to 3, or we will see situation that price will make a retracement to this trend line and then will continue to go up. Yes, so basically our perspective is to look for buys from the weekly chart perspective. Yeah, if we look for weekly levels, this is our resistance. So if we decide to take longs, this is our target. And if we look for the next area, let me check a little bit. Next really strong resistance is up here. Yes, so it's really far away. It's around 1000 pips. Next area also is somewhere around this zone, and again we have situation that we can draw resistance here and here. Yeah, so we see that we are that again we have area of the resistance, so we can say, okay, I will place line in the middle. Oops, sorry, and I will remove those two, and we will have a resistance level. Yeah, because we don't want to have too many lines. About the support, this is the support zone. Yeah, here, and again a little bit lower together with this trend line. So this is also really strong level for price to another retest. Yes, in case if this area is broken, Next support is lower down here, somewhere around this level. Yeah? So we have that. We go to daily chart, and what we see, completely different situation, because daily chart is pointing down. So what to do in this case? We can still trade with the daily momentum and daily perspective, knowing what price is doing on the weekly chart is still okay, because weekly chart is quite big time frame. So right now price is making for us daily short 1 to 3. Yes, daily short 1 to 3. So we can look for possible short scenarios. Of course, our goal will be the previous lows here together with this support, which is more or less the same level. So you see weekly is pointing up, daily is pointing down, but there is still a chance that we might grab around 200 or sorry, even 300 pips. So it's still okay. And before price breaks this trend line, this weekly 2 to 3 line, we can still have situation that, for example, price will stay here, or like we said, we will get this and price will make bigger retracement back to this level. So we can still look for short entries. If price breaks this trend line, of course, we pay attention for buy entries, and then we target this resistance zone. So if we go to lower time frames for our chart, we have this trend line here. So we wait simply for breakouts and 1 to 3s, yes, and we have that. Of course, ideally, we would like to see that price is retesting and then it's breaking. But whenever price breaks the 36 EMA plus the trend line, you can look for short entries. You can do it on the 4-hour chart, or you can go to 1-hour time frame and then pay attention for the new lower lows. Yes, so price must break those lows, new lower low, lower high, and then you look for short entries. Yeah, so this is option for CAD. So don't worry about this long here, because daily is still pointing down, so we can still grab some peps in case of this down move. Euro yen, let me give you the lines and what we get here is retracement to the 36, which was our goal basically. And so let's draw the lines. Let's draw the levels on the weekly chart to just have an idea where price might react. We have resistance. We have resistance up here. We have support zone. Yes, here lower, but here right price retested this, so we can just draw level here. And the next support zone is down here. Yeah, so we have this. Any trend line here? Probably no. You see, this one was broken. We can try to draw this, so it's more or less like that, but still 2 touches, so it's not big deal for us. We'll use the 36 EMA in this case. So we see that price is around the support or around the weekly support. We have this trend line on the daily chart. So as long as this trend line holds, we still look for short entries. Of course, this will be against the weekly, but also here we have situation that if price retests this, we might get 150 pips. Yeah, so this is still okay goal to trade. Yeah, so we wait for the retracement, and if price breaks this 2 to 3 line, we look for short entries. If price breaks this line, we look for buy entries. So for our chart, we can just change a little bit angle just to adjust, and right now we see that price is in the range, so we need to see this range, so we need to get breakout short 1 to 3s, target this. Ideally, again, it will be nice to see that price is climbing here, and then we will get set up, because this we will have better risk reward. But if not, we still pay attention for breakout here, and on the 1-hour chart you see range in more details. You just wait for this. Yeah, so only short entries. Don't try to catch any longs here. There is no point, not enough room, not enough space to buy it. GBP yen looks similar to GBP to Euro yen. If we look for levels on the weekly chart, we have resistance. We have also support zone here. Next resistance is up here. So we have a lot of possible up move. And this is our next support zone. Yeah. So we have this. In this case, we can draw a weekly trend line, which is here. So you see, if we draw trend line, we will see that we can still get bigger retracement back to this level. Yes, and still, if this trend line holds, we will get weekly long 1 to 3 and possible continuation. Yes, right now we have this 1 to 3, which also can say, we can say, okay, we can go and buy it. Yeah. So if we go to daily chart, if we go to daily chart, we have same story like on the euro yen. The difference is that we are already on the good level here because we are on the trend line. We are on the 36 EMA. We have short daily 1 to 3. Yes, so we are on the profit zone. So we are ready to sell it. The thing is that we need to wait for setups. And where we get the setup on the 4-hour chart, we need to see setup below 36 EMA because the trend line, as you see on the 4-hour chart, is not so nice. Only this, but it's together with the 36. So basically, we need to see setup below the 36, 1 to 3. This also might be a situation that will get set up. Price will reverse a little bit higher, and then we'll go. So it's also okay to try. Yeah. So every short setup is okay for us to trade. And about the 1-hour chart, right now it's too early to trade this, even if we get set up here. Yes, I don't like setups like this because we are still on the 4-hour chart, 36 EMA. So we are trading against the 4-hour time frame. I like to see that price is below the 36 EMA on the 4-hour chart. So in this case, we will wait for 1-hour chart 1 to 3 here, maybe with this trend line here, and this gives you a little bit extra confirmation. Of course, this aggressively you can try to take. It's not a problem also, but this will be aggressive. Aggressive because we trade against the 4-hour chart, but a daily chart is still pointing down, so you can still take this. Yeah. If you want to have more conservative trade, new lower low, new lower high, and then you look for short entries for sure. Yes. So this is what we have on the GPN. And of course, if price breaks this trend line, we look for buys. So maybe for future, yes, if we pay attention to this, maybe price will stay here. Yes. And if stays here, we look for buy, we look for sell, or we'll get this and price will just play around, maybe will break and continue here. Yeah, so basically you can trade in this area, and even if you see that price is bouncing here, what you can do, you can look for buy entries here and short entries here. Yes, and then if you look for buy, this is your goal, and if you look for short, this is your goal. Yes, so you can still trade in the range if this happens. Yes, right now it's not easy to say, too early right now this, but you will have idea how to trade this. GBP US dollar looks like we have range right now. At least it's building. Yes, if we pay attention to the weekly chart, we have resistance, we have support, we had the spike. Right now price is reacting on the spike. So what can happen on the weekly? We might get, you see this, we might get this. So we already, because this is support, price spiked, we have white candle, so we have opportunity to try to look for buys to target this resistance level. So if we go to daily chart, our trend line was broken here. Our trend line was broken. So for our chart is making for a setup. So if you like, you can try to take the setup. It's not ready yet. We need to wait for, that price is closing above. Yeah, so closing above the 2 to 3 line, then you can take this entry here, stop loss below, low risk, because on the weekly chart we are in the range. So what can happen? In the range, sometimes we have and we are more or less around the 50% of the range on the resistance. Also, you see, so like 50%. Sometimes we have reaction and price goes immediately to this level. Sometimes price is ranging in this area, and then maybe we'll get situation like this. So we don't know, but if that's why we draw the lines to just have an idea where we are. So in this case, if you are here, you lower the risk. Yeah. First of all, we are in the range. Second, we are around the 50% on the resistance. Yeah, so we are not sure if price might go up. Yeah, we can also combine this with lower time frames. For example, this 4-hour chart, 1 to 3, we can go to 15-minute chart. And right now it's too early to trade. Even if we get, you see, you can say, okay, I have 15-minute 1 to 3, so I can go long. But if we go to 1-hour chart, we are still below the 36 EMA. So we cannot take this because we need to see that price is above. Okay, because this is also our 2 to 3 line from the 4-hour chart. So we need to see that setup is building above. So if we go to 15-minute chart, our next opportunity, new higher high, higher low, will be our option to go long. Yeah, so this is what we have. If in the situation, if price will reject this level and will continue to go down and will stay here, you can look for long bounce entries, trade in the range, long bounce entries, target this resistance and then this resistance. Yeah, so this is what we can do on the GBP US dollar. USD CAD is pointing down right now. We have like weekly short 1 to 3. Let's try to look for the levels. We have the resistance level, we have the support level, we have another support resistance where price is right now, but it will be not so much relevant if we go to lower time frames. We have weekly short 1 to 3 here. So we go to daily chart and we see that we have situation like this. So what we have weekly short 1 to 3 but daily long 1 to 3. So what we can do, we can still trade in both directions. Yes, we have this trend line. So what we can do is to just wait for breakout and up move to the resistance, or here down, and we look for short entries and target the support level. So we go to 4-hour chart right now and we just simply wait for breakouts. Yes, we wait for breakouts. You can look for setups on the lower time frames, on the 4-hour chart time frame, what we would like to see. 1 hour 4-hour chart 1 to 3 here, or 4-hour chart 1 to 3 here. So we are on the good level, decision level. So pay attention for breakouts and then look for possible scenarios there. Bitcoin is another pair or product. So what we have on the daily chart, first of the weekly, on the weekly, of course we have really strong up move. Price collapse in the same way how it started. Of course, the next the level to retest is still here. Yes, it's still, this is our next zone where price might continue to go down. However, right now it's pointing up on the monthly, on the weekly chart. So this also looks like a steep, funny, long weekly 1 to 3. Yes, so there might be continuation. Right now we just stopped on the resistance. Our trend line was broken on the daily. So like you said, we might get continuation. However, we can also have situation that price will stay in this range here. Difficult to say right now. We know that Bitcoin is unpredictable a little bit. If we get this retracement to the 36 EMA, you can look for buys, but remember about the resistance area, which is here. Okay, so if you decide to look for buys from the daily perspective, this is your goal, the previous stops. And if we go to 4-hour chart, intraday traders, scalpers, right now you have the 4-hour chart 1 to 3. So if you like, if you get rejection, if you just get rejection, we don't have good line here, but we are on the 36. So we go to lower time frames even. Yeah, if we get this, you can look for buy entries. And if you get this, aggressively short entries. Yeah. So you can trade in both direction right now, but not in this zone. Just wait for breakout of this or wait for breakout of that. Right now, not good. Yeah. Intraday traders, scalpers, okay. Why we can sell it? Because we are on the resistance and we have still possible chance for the retracement. And if this might be range, if price reject this, maybe we will get moved to this. Okay. So right now, of course, if we are here, we can try to look for buy entries and move to and target this. It depends also how price moves. In the range, this might be quite good situation because in the range, price like to go straight forward. So maybe we'll get rejection and another stuff, or we'll just get bounce, another retest, double top, and then maybe price continue to go down. Yeah, so pay attention to those scenarios. Right now, if you are thinking about scalping intraday trades, you wait for breakouts here or breakout of this level. Yeah. Gold, nothing special. Yes, gold, just leave, stay away from gold. It looks like gold also has summer break. It's not moving much. We are still squeezed in those two levels, between those two levels. So so leave it. Yes, leave it. There is no point if we go to lower time frames. You see up and downs, 1 hour chart, up, down, no clean direction right now. Leave it. And oil make this spike, didn't retrace, and it's still climbing up. We have levels where price might to stop. It's still pushing up. We see, yes, that we had this false breakout. So right now also price action is a little bit not good here. So also stay away. Yeah, I would say just wait here. Yes, just wait here. We can still have continuation to this next level or to the next level, or just another retest of this area and then maybe bigger retracement back to the 36 EMA and the next support zone, which is down here. Yes, if we pay attention on the weekly chart, we have this support here. Yeah, so this is what we might get. Right now I'm really not interested to look for oil. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Another video after 2 weeks. Yes, so enjoy your time, have some fun, rest from trading because we don't have much really for now, and August is even slower than July. So keep in mind this, lower your risk. Definitely we wait for September to have more trades and more opportunities. So thanks again for watching this video and talk to you soon. Bye.